Well, good morning, good afternoon, and of course, good evening, traders from across the globe. Welcome to my 2639th edition of Short Term Trading Live with Oscar. Good day, traders. It's Saturday morning, and I thought I would do a presentation for you because we've got something special happening on Monday, and I'll talk about that in just a moment. Before we get started with that, please remember how risky this game can be. Risk, risk, risk. Never ever trade without putting in your protective stops, because we called on Thursday night for Friday. The OMNI called for the market to go higher. We got long S&P and bad OMNI. Watch this. We were stopped out big time as soon as the market started dropping. But listen, we are professionals. We put our sell stops in first. The market started to come down. We were knocked out somewhere up here, and it kept going without us being long anymore. Bad OMNI. Sorry about that, cats. But, we are day trading. There's no shot the OMNI is going to get that right every day in a row. And for you psychos that started writing on the YouTube, I will ask you to be a little more professional and a little more mature. Come on, guys. I've given you fantastic trades through this whole mess here, and we're not going to get them all right. You know what I mean? Sorry about Friday. That was just a bad OMNI. Wrong, wrong, wrong. Nothing we can do about that. But we were smart enough to have stops in. It didn't cost us that much, and we're ready to trade on Sunday night. So for trading on Friday, that all went wrong. Sorry about that, kids. We'll figure it out for Sunday night. But more important than that, check this out. I think we're here. Check out the Russell 2000. Now, for quite some time, people have been writing to me and saying, Oscar, don't you see the big head and shoulders in the Russell? There's one in the Dow, there's one in the S&P. And I've been kind of kidding around with them, and my reply would be, shh, let's pretend we don't see it until it materializes. And there's a reason for that. The reason is, looking at the Russell 2000, you can absolutely clearly see a left shoulder, a head, and a right shoulder here, meaning a head and shoulders formation. And this type of formation generally means the market is going to work its way lower. So people are asking, Oscar, how come you're not mentioning it? And again, I would say, I'm watching it, but there's a reason why I'm not mentioning it. And let's move back a little bit. We had a really big head and shoulders right before this one in the Russell this year. All happened this year. Well, December of last year, and then all of this year. And what happened? Left shoulder, head, right shoulder, and the market went up. Look, had a little bit of a platform here, stayed flat, and went up. Did not go down. So now we have another one, and I am not calling this a head and shoulders with a projection until it actually breaks down and gives me a place, or goes to a place where I could then offer you a projection. Because if I give you a projection and this happens, well, that's kind of crazy, right? We don't need to give out a projection, get short the market based on a head and shoulders and watch it go up. So what this head and shoulders didn't do is it never got violated. It never proved it was an actual head and shoulders, just looked like one. And the market proceeded to go up and basically just about make a new high. Now we have another one. I'm watching it, and here's what I'll tell you. If the market drops far enough where I then have to make a projection, I will call that the head and shoulders, because we do see it before our eyes. I will make a projection, and I'll show it to you. For now, we're just going to look at it as a formation like the one in the past that will maybe end up going higher. So we'll take it one day at a time. A lot more of this and where the market should be going is going to happen on Monday. Click the link below, traders. Sign up for the Metastock webinar on Monday. My portion of the webinar starts at 6 p.m. It's called the Traders Summit. There is a host of professionals that will be presenting, and my portion is cleanup, where I like to be at 6 p.m. on Monday. It's absolutely free to you, so click the link below. Come join me at Metastock, and we'll go over much more about what we see here and where we think the market's going. Click the link below. Do not forget to sign up. I will see you Monday at 6 p.m. And remember, kids, especially like on Friday, a lot of you guys got emotional when you typed on my YouTube. Keep your emotions out of trading. Trade what you see, not what you hope for. Put your stops in first. And then say this to yourselves over and over again. Are you with me? 1, 2, 3. Stops on. Emotions are out. Traders, rock and roll. I'll see you at my site, as always, live with Oscar on Monday. And then Monday afternoon, I will see you for the Metastock webinar. I will see you there.